Hello guys, this is Octavius with North American Archery. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. In this video, I want to talk to you about the anchor point in traditional archery. The anchor point. Why is the anchor point so important? Well, if you don't have your anchor point down, it can really throw your shot off. You see a lot of guys snap shoot and some guys hold for a very long time. I'm somewhere in the middle. I can snap shoot and I can hold for a few seconds before I release the arrow. It depends on the situation. Let's say I'm going to an archery tournament. I'm going to hold at anchor for at least 2 seconds. If I'm in a deer stand and I want to stop the deer as it's walking and I make a burn sound and I stop them and then I hit anchor, I'm probably going to hold a little bit just to take in the whole sight picture. Because your sight picture, like on this riser, you see this cutout on this Super Kodiak here? That's a cutout there, and as I'm canting my bow, I'm taking in the whole sight picture. And sometimes it's easier in a pressure situation when your nerves are at its highest to take a pause for a few seconds when you're shooting an animal from a deer stand or from a blind or spot and stalking. Other times I have snap shooted, and usually I do that at hogs. If a hog is kind of trotting along through the woods, I might shoot them on the run. But I have years and years of experience, and it enables me to do that. And so what I would do if I was you, especially if you're just starting, is to slow down your shot process. Slow and controlled, hit anchor, and hold for 2 seconds before you try to be Fred Bear. Okay, you don't want to go out here and just start yanking arrows because you're not going to have consistency. You want to try to do the same thing every single time. That's why an anchor point, I recommend you have 2 anchor points. What do I mean by that? Well, number one, you want to hit your corner of your mouth either with your index finger or your middle finger, okay? And then your knuckle right here, you want to place it behind this jawbone. So you literally want to plant your face down in here like this, okay? And you want to lean your face in there, and you want to put it right behind here, your knuckle, this knuckle right behind the jawbone, just like this, and then put your index or your middle finger right to the corner of your mouth. And so that is the best way I found. And when you lean your face, it looks like this. And when you have 2 anchor points, it looks like this. So if I go down here, anchor, that's how it's gonna look. Very, very easy to know if you're hitting consistently, because you're not just taking an arrow and going like this. A lot of guys go like this, and they literally come up and they just hold it off their face a little bit, so they're like that. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to have your index finger or your middle finger. Now the middle finger is when you're shooting split finger, which is like that. Okay, your middle finger is going to hit your actual corner of your mouth. The index finger hit your corner of your mouth if you're doing 3 under. This bow, you can see, has 2 knocking points. One is tied on, and then one down here, which is a crimp on one, okay? I'm putting 3 fingers underneath this bow. I gotta adjust this knocking point because I haven't shot this Super Kodiak in a while, but this one's set up for hunting, okay? Because when it's windy and this is on a bow hook, this is not gonna wiggle off, okay? Versus when I shoot 3 under, it's more if I'm walking around on the move, shooting hogs, shooting animals like that, moose, elk, whatever. But in a deer stand, if this is hanging on a hook, you want something to kind of keep that arrow in place. So I'm doing 3 under on this. So my index finger would hit my corner of my mouth, and then my thumb would go behind my jawbone, okay? Let me shoot it again to see if you can see it. And that arrow is about where the other one went, and I'm not even shooting at nothing but hay bales. So lastly, when you go like this and you hit anchor point, you want to put your face down like this, and you want to keep this nose in the corner of your mouth away from the string. Because if you go like this, that's kind of lazy. You want to go like this, keep that elbow back, and keep that nose away, keep the mouth away from the string, and you want to keep this elbow up, and you want to be in line, and you want to barrel down on that target and focus on that spot you want to hit, but you want to keep that nose and that mouth away from the string so you don't get it rubbing your face, throwing your shot off, and putting a mark on your face. That's how you get away from hitting your string against your nose and the corner of your mouth, okay? By bearing down, putting this thumb knuckle in the bottom of your jaw, go down like this, corner of your mouth, wherever you're shooting, either split finger or 3 under, and you kind of rotate your face out and you look down that arrow shaft. I hope this helps you guys, because I'm trying my best to explain something that took me years to learn on a short video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'm just here to help. I want you guys to be successful this year in deer season, turkey season, your archery tournaments, whatever it is that you're doing, or if you're just shooting in the background to get better, backyard to get better. I'm just here to help. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Remember this, you don't have to get ready when you stay ready. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.